Okay, guys. So free beer and fake news didn't work out. It's like 10 past 5. Everybody is tired. So let's start, yeah? How many of you are marketers, business guys? Could you raise your hands if you are in business and marketing, like for people? The other guys are like in IT tech, yeah? Okay, so IT tech. The guys who never raise their hands, we don't have such, okay. So there is such mantra of my industry, I'm both in the tech and in the I, that especially in marketing, this is the mantra and the biggest bullshit, yeah? Data is new oil. But when you actually ask yourself an honest question, yeah, how you use your data in the marketing. So are we acting like Shell, ExxonMobil, or BP? Or we are rather a guy in the middle of desert with some shelf and pickaxes. Shelf and pickaxes from the French community. In Polish, it would be like łopata I kilof. In French, it's pioche and pelle, yeah? So we know that there is some valuable insights in this customer data, but we actually don't know how to access it and how to raffinery out of this oil. So imagine such a simple situation, yeah? You are sitting with CEO and you are CMO, and CEO is asking, okay, so how many customers did the last campaign bring to us? It is a simple question, yeah? But like figuring it out, figuring out the real answer is not so simple. So you are like webinar service is saying something else. Google Analytics is saying something else. CRM is saying something else. So you have like three sources of the data, like 3 clocks, but tolling CEO is not asking you in which time zone you are. Like, my name is Mike, and I'm implementing marketing automation technologies for over 9 years. And I helped several companies to turn their data into relevant experience. And probably if you keep the definition of the expert, that the expert is a guy who made all possible mistakes in a very narrow area, I can be called a marketing automation expert, because several of them I've repeatedly done. But thanks to those mistakes, I've learned one thing, that in terms of tools, the best tools are the ones that they are working in the background. So once you don't need to learn how to use, get certificates, or spend hours in documentation, which are working in like most natural way. And when we were building User, we tried to go with this exact philosophy, and we are trying to transform data chaos of the CRM data into relevant experience with minimum engagement of the dev time, yeah? Because devs doesn't like to work for marketers. So we are gathering data out of several data sources, a website, a mobile application, an e-commerce engine like Sylius. We cover all the marketing channels like emails, pop-up, product recommendations, WhatsApp messages, and so on and so forth. We are letting you build those customer journeys. So if somebody left the cart, you can send an email, and everything is sprinkled with an magic of AI. But today I don't want to sell you user.com. I will tell you something else, how you can use your Sylius data to personalize this customer experience. I'm from Poland, and user.com was Polish company, but actually right now it's French. So we have office in Lyon, we have office in Ham, headquarters is in Ham, and I think we are like a kind of scale up. So what I bring for you today, first, diagnose. I will show you a concept of the personalization curve, and you will be able to answer where are you on this personalization curve. Then I will introduce the main topic, how Sylius Data helps you create a smarter e-commerce journey. And at the end, I have something special because I'm launching here today our AI agent. So let's start with a diagnose. The concept of personalization curve is pretty simple. If you are further on the personalization, yeah, you can earn more money, because like personalization of the experience, it's not something you can like turn on, turn off. You are only on the journey, and I will try to tell you how you can move upper. So at the beginning, there are those bulk campaigns, like massive campaigns. Like we take all our database and we send special offer only for you. Yeah, so the same message to the CEO of huge corporation and like freelancer. Like open rates are like 15%, CTRs are 2%, and like we thought that this is normal. Yeah, because no, we didn't have tools. It was like a childhood of the marketing. It doesn't matter that like CEO doesn't matter, what freelancers matters, but you can go higher. The second level is dynamic fields. This is where the personalization begins. Yeah, so adding, I don't know if you remember this first email where you've sent like, hi, first name. Yeah, we were marketers of the future. All the webinars were telling how to increase open rate thanks to dynamic fields. Yeah, so it was a big change. Yeah, so open rates jumped to 25%, and every said, yeah, it works. But in my humble opinion, it was kind of illusion, because it is like if I'm having a restaurant and I'm telling, hello, Mr. Kowalski, come here, yeah? And each customer is getting the same meal. It's an illusion. It's not an actual personalization. When we go on the third level, there were trigger campaigns. Like this is where automation truly begins. Yeah. So if customer has done something, we are reacting on it. Yeah. So if we are triggering messages based on real data, customer left the basket, send an email in a second. Open rates jumped, yeah, so 30%, conversion rates 8%, but because we started reacting on behaviors, not in the calendar. It was like moving from this mass production into just-in-time production. Yeah, it was a real breakthrough, but still, it was reaction on what customer already have done in the past, and what if we could like predict what he will do in the future. The fourth level is behavioral segmentation. Yeah, this is a real level revolution. So we stop thinking like a man living in Lyon, 35, 45. We start thinking about customers who have visited my site in last 7 days, didn't purchase, but in his previous history, he purchased some exclusive products. Yeah, those are segments. This is a real revolution because we are starting thinking on what can happen. So we understand the behavior. It worked. Open rates jumped to 40%, click-through always 12. But more importantly, we start understanding our customers not by who they are, but how they behave, like behavior over demographics. Yeah. The next step is an omni-channel communication. So when we stop thinking in silos that email is not a separate channel from SMS, and SMS is not separate channel from push notification. So one customer, one experience, multi-channels, like an orchestra, yeah, like multi-channel orchestration. Each instrument play its specific role. The customer journey stopped being chaotic and start to being synchronized. So if customer abandoned cart, you send email in an hour. If he didn't open, you send SMS. If he get back but didn't purchase, you're sending a push notification with 10% discount. Yeah, a coordinated communication, and such communication can be achieved when the data is clean. And the crucial, important information is cleaning data. And thanks to Sylius and Beatback team, we've built a custom recommended integration. And this integration named us a professional technology partner. Yeah, we've launched it this year. So our integration captures the data. So we are integrated, and like profile updates, orders from submissions, marketing consents are synchronized. We are also synchronizing the past data. So we have whole customer history, but we are synchronized on the front end. Our tracking widgets is pushing the JavaScript on the website of Sylius, and we can track also anonymous traffic. Yeah, so we can segment even anonymous traffic. So we are like a CDP, customer data platform, which e-commerce engine doesn't has. Yeah, so we are a CRM for e-commerces, and that led us to become a data-driven outcomes. So I prepared like 10 simple use cases for data-driven e-commerce. So the first one is the simplest one, yeah? So a newsletter pop-up engaging users to subscribe. If you know that this user is anonymous, you're showing them pop-up. If he submit this pop-up, you're sending an email. So if you can narrow it to the specific source, only users who came from this specific UTM. If they submit it, you can send a welcome email after registration and newsletter. Yeah, so nurture them to keep. If they visited your site, you can recover if they didn't register, but they are in newsletter, but visit registration page, you can recover abandoned registration in the platform if you are, for example, in Sylius B2B, yeah, because they are thinking about. You can upsell products with on-site. If customer is adding product to a cart, you can show a recommended products on a layer, combined it with that product. You can, the most popular, of course, is recovering abandoned cart, and you can send it with SMS, you can send it on-site. I actually prefer to recover abandoned purchase attempt, because like not many people are adding product to the cart, and you can recover abandoned visit. You can recover abandoned search. You can recover abandoned product view. Yeah. So you can diversify those recoveries. Yeah. So search. If some of this recover campaign have purchased, you can send a survey after purchasing. You can, if customers are inactive after 30, 60, 90 days, you can reactivate them. Yeah, so we miss you and so on and so forth. But you can do also very specific, upcoming the Black Friday. Yeah, so like you can create a loyalty program. Yeah, only for VIPs. There will be limited offers. Yeah, you need to subscribe now, and it's sense of exclusivity, and it really, really works. Like if you go with this FOMO effect, subscribe today. I know it's like pushy, but it works. Sorry, like we are only humans, but you can do all those timelines with like 2 minutes left. Yeah, so 2 minutes left in my presentation. So guys, at the end, I've told you how you can go on this personalization curve, but I want to speak about the future. And the future of predictive personalization is prediction. And there are brands who are doing it really, really well. Yeah, Netflix knows exactly what series should recommend to you, not because it's a popular series, but it matches your unique profile. Spotify knows what to recommend to you. It's not my screen. On Monday morning, and it will be a different recommendation than in Friday afternoon at 5, yeah? Amazon, when your laundry detergents are finished, will magically show you this reorder button. And like, those are AIs, yeah? And do you know what's the difference between tool with an AI and a truly AI companion? The difference between that is that it's not, innovation is not in a flashy demos. It's like in asking the proper questions. And we've created a tool which actually asks the proper questions. I want to show you not maybe a demo it will be in a second, but a direction explaining what we built currently in the beta test. So I hope that sound will go.
Turn intention into action in just seconds. Creating a campaign, segmenting an audience, scheduling a follow-up, all essential tasks, but often long and repetitive. What if a single sentence was all it took to launch it all? You say what you want to do. Yuma does it. No friction, no wasted time. Yuma is more than just AI. It's your marketing companion, built into user.com. A companion that understands your intent and turns it into concrete actions instantly. Yuma is designed to support you every day, not to replace your expertise, but to amplify it. When technology stays in service of humans, marketing becomes simpler and more powerful. That is positive.
And the best thing, it works. Yeah, literally. We've started, everybody is building MCPs, yeah? We've also decided, okay, like let's build an MCP. And we've built an actual one, but how to test it? Okay, we need to build an agent to test it. So we built an agent, and it's cool, yeah? So it works. It answers the questions and analyzes the data. It delivers insight. But the most important is that it suggests the action. It like is taking you in marketing automation in this journey on that curve and moving you on the next step. Yeah, it tool follows the command, and the teammate understand the context and ask clarifying questions. So what UMA can do today? Today it can answer the product questions. So you can ask like schedule an automatic for how to schedule automatic 12 days after a purchase campaign, and it will, or how to add SMTP or so on and so forth. It answers the questions because it's the most important, it understands your data. So if it goes this first engine, the help desk sub agent covers it. Yeah, so it's connected to Docs Rack. In the general question, it can go to LLM, but the most important thing, it understands your data. So if you have some attributes defined in Sylius, defined in user.com, you have as your own specific data model, and this SQL executor, it's really awesome thing, can ask question that you can speak with your CRM. Yeah, so UMA works directly in the app. You click Command U, and the magic happens. Yeah. So this is the question: how many customers I have in France? Split them into the cities. In normal CRM, I would need to like filter users by the country, France. Yeah. Export them, check what is in the field city, and count it in a spreadsheet or create an or some segment based on that. But the best message is that UMA can grow with you because you stayed. I'm not talking to the empty room. Yeah, we have a specific roadmap, but I don't want to go into the details because it's quite late. But why it matters today? Because actually, we are living in a kind of AI gold rush. Yeah. And when a gold rush happens, there are sellers of the shelves and pickaxes. And yeah, I'm the seller of pickaxes and shelf, but also I'm a seller of a raffinery, which can take the advantage out of your customer data. And the honest shelf seller will tell you where the golden nuggets are. And the golden nuggets are in your customer data, in methodologically working on what kind of data they are living about themselves. So getting back to the first question, yeah? Are we like a shell or are we like a guy with an X? The answer is not so clear. Platform like Sylius gives a raw material, yeah? And you need a CDP which you can build on money, yeah? In e-commerce, it's all about money. So it's all of for me, but one more thing. I have a special bonus for you. So only for Sylius Lyon 2025, I have a special offer only for you. I will give you UMA for a most honest price ever. I will give it to you for free. There is like one condition. You need to become a user.com customer till the end of November. Why? Maybe my Q3 targets has influenced that slide, but actually if you want to take advantage of your UMA, we want to implement you inside the tool, because you need to have this data inside your application. So the seats are limited. Yeah, we have limited the number of spots. Why? Maybe to play on the FOMO effect, but maybe we want to work closely with those beta testers. We will sign you on the official beta testers list. We will let in 2 accounts in December, 5 in December, and 10 in January, because each of the team will get a dedicated support, weekly check-ins, direct access to the dev team of working on UMA. If you want to do it, I'm not a French speaker. Bastien is, so you can schedule a call or write him on this message. But I know that on these conferences there are a lot of partners of Sylius, yeah, and partners of Sylius are not the e-commerces, so don't want to can take the advantage of that. So I've prepared for partner Sylius customers a special offer. Yeah. So if you will become a reseller of user.com, and it's very easy to implement it currently thanks to official Sylius plugin, I'm able to pay you up to 20% only for opening the doors to those customers. And if you want to become a marketing automation expert, I can give you almost 45% of my income, and I'm not a cheap one. So getting back to this gold rush, yeah? Sometimes it's worth seeing the future before your competitors. Sometimes it's worth being one of the first on this gold-bearing fields. And the best day to start is today. So I want to thank you that you've taken this mission to stay with me on Friday till the 5 p.m. So thank you. It was all from my side. If you need slides, if you want to give me a feedback about my presentation, please connect me on LinkedIn. If there are any questions, I'm happy to answer them right now. No questions? Maybe some, like, my favorite color is... Guys, thank you. I really thank you for your attendance.